All right, so why don't we start first with Buffalo? It is a wild time to be a member of the Bills Mafia right now. I mean, it was only a few weeks back that pretty much everybody had anointed the Bills the Super Bowl championship and handed the MVP hardware over to Josh Allen. It was like a given. It was just accepted. But what an insane ride it's been the last couple of weeks. In fact, when you get right down to it, the last 11 days. Because it was only 11 days ago that the Bills lost to the Jets. And then Josh Allen came out of that with a dinged-up throwing elbow. Then the entire city of Buffalo held its collective breath for an entire week. Then they all got to exhale on Sunday just in time for what turned out to be the most breathtaking game of the NFL season. One of the greatest games ever, honestly. And it looked like a dub, a sure dub, a lock, a done deal dub. Not to rub this in, Mafia, but I got to admit, my respect and admiration for Vikings play-by-play man Paul Allen goes up every single time I hear that.
Holy cow!
Give us a safety! Yeah, more like, give us a tutty! Sorry, Mafia. Again, not trying to rub it in. You know I love you. But I'm just trying to make a point here. Man, what a roller coaster ride it's been. Look at the last 11 days alone. In Buffalo, you ain't seen nothing yet because there is a storm brewing right now. Not just a storm, but the storm. And it could be a storm to top all storms. Here's Adam Schefter from this morning on Twitter. Quote, forecasts calling for snow totals of 3 to 6 feet by Sunday in Buffalo, including possible, quote, Thundersnow. Last time snow forced NFL to move a game out of Buffalo was 2014 when Jets and Bills played that Monday night in Detroit. Nobody should be talking about moving this game. You better don't.
You better don't.
You better don't.
You better
You
don't.
better don't.
You better don't. You better
Because
don't.
I know there's not a single member of the Bills Mafia that is going to be intimidated by or scared off by a snowstorm, even if it is a thunderstorm. Nobody in Buffalo is selling their tickets because of the forecast. Nobody in Buffalo is staying indoors because of the forecast. You know the Mafia. You know the Mafia is saying, bring on the snow apocalypse. You know they're saying that. And you know I'm going to stand with them. Stand with the Mafia. Oh, I do. Well, at least not physically. Hell no. I don't want any part of that storm. Still not right physically or even emotionally from that day at Arrowhead Stadium a few years back in the playoffs. And I didn't even stay for the whole game. Right? I'm still not right from that. How the hell would I ever recover from an afternoon of 3 to 6 feet of snow? Why the hell do you think we always head to Mexico at the end of the year and never to our lake home in Wisconsin? When the locals in the Wisconsin area are not telling me to stop posting pics of Eagle River because all of my douchebag friends from Cali will want to come and wreck everything, they'll demand to know why I haven't purchased my snowshoes or my ice fishing equipment or my snowmobile for the wintertime. You know why? You know why? I'll tell you why. Because I was born and raised in Los Angeles. The people in Wisconsin, and more to the point, my friends in the Bills Mafia were born and raised in Buffalo. Buffalo?
So I say war to Rick of Buffalo.
War to being born in Buffalo. War to living in Buffalo.
Rick of Buffalo.
They're built for it. They live for it. So do not snatch this from them, NFL. Do not snatch it from them, and do not snatch it from the rest of us who can't wait to watch it on TV. 3 feet of snow? 6 feet? Psst, please.
Please.
I don't care if they're calling for 10 feet. I don't care if these same players have to wear my snowshoes instead of their cleats. I don't care if they need snow plows to plow out the snow plows.
You better don't.
More importantly, I don't think the Bills players care, and I know the Bills Mafia sure as hell doesn't care. So don't you dare rip this game from us and Buffalo. Orchard Park will be like this one gigantic snow globe. Remember those cool little things when you were a kid and you'd shake them all up and how bitchin' they'd be? The entire area is going to be one gigantic snow globe that the rest of the country is shaking up. Just so we can see this beautiful winter wonderland. Listen, what are you going to do? It's not like you can move this game to Monday or Tuesday because the Bills are playing on Thanksgiving, which is good because nobody should want to move anything anywhere. Everybody wants the game. Everybody needs the game. But don't take it from me in my warm studio in Southern California. Listen to Bills head coach Sean McDermott. He knows his city is ready. They equip them with scrapers and ice and ibuprofen. Yeah, I get it. I do feel for the dudes from down south, out west, who have never been in snow before. I get that. I get the guys that have never had to deal with the elements. I will never forget those first few times that I ventured out of Cali when we took this show on the road. I remember the first few times I dealt with real winters because I never had. Wintertime in Minneapolis, wintertime in Green Bay, wintertime in Montana. I mean, real winters. I get it. It sucks. But if you're a pro, you acclimate. And by the way, both sides have to deal with it, and the Mafia lives for it. Just imagine what it's going to be like watching Josh Allen and even Nick Chubb do their thing in 3 to 6. Not inches, but feet. 3 to 6 feet of snow. It's like the holidays came early. Inject the Buffalo snowpocalypse into my veins. War lake effect snow. War thunder snow.